Well done, We'll end today's training here. Your swordsmanship has come a long way. I've always known you had talent.
You really think so? You're not just saying that, are you, Grandfather?
Either I'm getting old or you're getting better. And we both know I'm not old.
Ha! Well, good. Then that means you're ready to let me travel outside the village.
Don't misconstrue my words, boy. The rule still stands.
But why? I'm not a child anymore. You just said I can fend for myself. If I meet with any dangers, I'll have my sword and my wits.
That's not what this is about.
Then what is it about? Look, I've heard from the others. I know the drought's made Zofia a scary place. People are starving, and many have turned to thievery and plunder. Brigands loot villages for a mere sack of grain, and soon they'll be at our door. And don't think I haven't heard what the Regalian army has been up to. They've been crossing the border for years in violation of the Divine Accord. And with that sacred bond broken, now the terrors have resurfaced as well.
All true.
Zofia is full of innocent people who are looking for help. Please, Grandfather. I want to make a difference in a world bigger than a handful of houses. I want to see all the amazing places you've told me about, that Celica told me about.
Suppose you do set forth with your sword and your wits. So what? Will the grand story of your life be how you met the end of a brigand's axe? Before you dream of changing the world, learn your damn place in it. And no more talk of leaving.
What's his problem? Why teach me to use a sword if you're not going to let me fight? Every day in this place is exactly the same as the next. I know I'm meant for more than this, but you have to let me find it. Huh? What's all the commotion? It's coming from the gates.
Did you guys see the colors? Did you see the colors? Alm is green. The nice god is green. Celica is red. The war god is red. Did you see it? Grandfather raises sheep. They're cute and all, but also kind of jerks. I'll just respect the sheep like that. Cliff scorched the wall here while practicing some fire spell. Oops. Definitely no oops. A bird. This is where Grandfather and I live. Oh, I thought that was like a chicken or something. Village lives or dies by this well. hell? What? Oh, that does say greedy old man. I was like, I thought I saw this say greedy old man.
What I wouldn't give for some food. It's been years since we've had a proper harvest. Can't grow much without rain. Why has Milla forsaken us? What's happened to the Earth Mother? She's killing us by withholding her blessings. The Regalian Empire will seize our lands, and we'll be too weak to resist. You've heard how well-trained their soldiers are, haven't you? We've never toiled or fought for a thing, and we're about to pay for it.
Would you like an orange that I found on the floor? Ram used to be known across the kingdom for its magnificent wine, but alas, it's been ages since anyone made a new batch. Valentia's fanciest nobles would send orders for Ram wine from far and wide. If there are any bottles left, they're like to be aged to perfection by now. A wine that mature would taste absolutely incredible. I'd give anything for one more glass before Mother Mila calls me home.
It's been we.
Well, if it isn't you all finished with today's training? I still remember when you were only this tall, and now look at you. Sir Mycen has certainly made a strong young man out of you. I say Sir Mycen, but the story is your grandfather was once a famous general. General Mycen. I always wondered why such a fellow would end up here. Then again, the woods around Ram have become dangerous as of late. Perhaps it's for the best that we have him, and you, to keep us safe.
It's good to know our plight has the nobility so grief-stricken. King Lima dances at the end of Chancellor Desay's puppet strings. The king would rather eat grapes and frolic in a seraglio than actually rule. It's no wonder the kingdom's being torn apart by rebellion after rebellion. I wish someone would come along and save us from ourselves already. What's that? The Mother Milla? Like I'd waste my prayers on a goddess as useless as her.
So Slade was going to go back to his little kingdom area, and he was going to be like, I found the princess. Presumably, that would lead to, oh, let's send, maybe not an army, but, you know, maybe a battalion or a couple of squads to go collect her from this village that's near the area that you saw her. You know, Mycen won't be able to stop, you know, a whole battalion. And so that battalion gets to this village. They say, bring out the girl. We start murdering everybody. And they're like, well, we don't have the girl. And Slade's like, you don't? I don't believe you. And so he just murders everybody and he doesn't find the girl. And then he goes, oh, well, I guess she's not here. Let's start go looking for her. But somehow that course of events did not happen. Everybody's happy, except for this young woman who hasn't gotten any food. And the village is doing okay. And nobody's come here to murder anybody, especially this guy that punched Slade in the face. You know, he definitely would want revenge on that. I mean, the way that this story is progressing already, you could have just left Mila here and she would have been fine. So, you know, I wonder if they're going to address that.
Hey, this fellow's here to see Sir Mycen. He was just about to tell us more.
This feller. Gray and I might have gotten a little carried away during sword practice. A little. This isn't much of a fence, but it still keeps mounted bandits away. This tower is so guards. This tower is so guards can look out for anything suspicious coming our way. This tower is so guards. This tower is so guards. Maybe this tower is here so guards can look out? Maybe? Someone must have been using this place for archery practice. Exists? This tower is so guards.
Sorry, pal, but I still can't trust a man in full armor. Keep one hand on your hilt while you talk to this guy, yeah? A knight? Can you believe it?
What's he doing in our village? You'd have to practically ride off the edge of the map to find this place.
He's sure come a long way just to find a whole lot of nothing. Whatever he's here for, I hope he hasn't brought any trouble with him.
How was sword practice? Everything go okay? Sir Myson is far too hard on you. I hope you don't have any new bruises.
Do I love these controls, or do I love these controls? Well, I don't have to use the circle pad for this section, so no immediate complaints right now.
Good day. You must be Sir Myson's grandson. Alm, was it? My name is Lucas. I fight for the Deliverance.
The Deliverance? What's that? Aren't you one of the Knights of Zofia? The King's Knights?
Oh, I see. I suppose that means word hasn't yet reached your village. In that case, please forgive me for heralding such dark news, but...
I was about to Shadow Dragon shenanigans. Who's shenaniganing Shadow Dragon? You don't want to do that.
King Lima IV is dead. He met his end some days ago at the hands of Chancellor Desai.
What? You're saying it was regicide?
I fear so. It seems Desai sold Zofia to the Regalian Empire, along with his soul. No doubt they promised him lands, perhaps even a title. Upon Lima's death, the Chancellor and the Regalian army seized Zofia Castle and began to visit unspeakable injustices upon the king's people. Sir Clive, of the Knights of Zofia you mentioned, would have none of it. He formed an army to free us from Regal and named it the Deliverance. However, we are outmatched and fast losing this war. We need a hero's aid. And so, I have come to the home of one of Zofia's greatest heroes, Sir Myson. Do you see, Alm? Sir Clive would not have sent me were it not urgent. Will you take me to see your grandfather?
Yes, of course.
I don't like the way this guy talks. He uses the words of sincerity, but the inflections in his voice sound like I'm going to betray you.
Good goblets. I knew Zofia was in hot water, but is this guy serious? So there's going to be a war? There already is one from the sound of things.
But that's awful. If Sir Myson rides off to war, what'll happen to Alm?
You got me. Lucas, were you able to speak with my grandfather? What did he say?
He said no. Sir Myson made it clear he has no intention of joining the Deliverance.
What? But he's ridiculously strong. He could defeat some stuffy chancellor with his eyes closed. Why would he refuse when so many people are suffering?
I cannot speak to Sir Myson's thinking,
but it seems we misplaced our hopes. I'll have to return to our hideout and bring Sir Clive the ill news. Perhaps Mycen has simply grown too old for the battlefield. It was good meeting you, Alm. I must be on my way. Thank you again for your assistance.
He's not old. He's tougher than men half his age.
Yeah, sucker.
Lucas, wait!
What is it?
I'll go. I'll join the Deliverance.
You?
What the hell? You can't do that. Wait, can you do that? I'll admit, you fight like a beast and they'd be lucky to have your sword. But this isn't sparring with your Gramps, Alm. You're volunteering to go to war. I know what it is. And if Grandfather won't do it, then I'll do it for him. Consider my sword as his.
I understand how you feel, but...
Sir Mycen has been teaching me to use a blade since I was a boy. I've received tutelage in military tactics, medicine, weather, terrain. I know as much about war as any man who has never seen one can. Let me fight for you with my grandfather's gifts. I'll prove he's no cowardly old man. He's a warrior who trains warriors.
Yo, y'all hear those bars? I know as much about war as any man who has never seen one can.
That might just work.
Huh? Then you mean... Oh, come on. You can't be serious.
Why not? Alm presents a good case. He has a hero's blood in him, and clearly a hero's fire. His presence is sure to raise the troops' morale. And for my part, I'm curious to see what a self-proclaimed warrior can do.
Hey, Romeo. Congratulations on the 355 stream streak. Survived 10 days away from a year of Axelrod streaks. That's going to be quite the milestone.
Especially now that he'll be doing it for the Deliverance.
Thank you, Lucas. You won't regret this. I've seen a lot of cake taking in my day, but this really takes the cake.
You should back out of this. It's far too dangerous. If anything were to happen to you, I mean, just don't do it, okay?
I'm sorry, Faye, but I've made up my mind. But maybe all of you could come with me.
What?
Splendid idea. Maybe we could all get impaled on the same lance.
I'm just saying we could do it together. Fighting, I mean, not the lance. Grandfather trained all of us, right? Not just me. You already know how to use a sword and a bow, so what's the problem? Are you insane? We were sparring with wooden fences and tree trunks. They don't hit back. Oh, sod it all. I'm not as bright as I'd like to think I am, so, count me in. Gray, not you too. Me too, Toby Poo. It's better than waiting for Rigel to reach Ram and kill, slash, and slave us. Might as well bring the fight to them. But you're gonna... I mean, once they...
You have my thanks, Gray, and the Deliverance welcomes you. In the end, we need every able fighter we can get. There will be much to learn, but I can teach you a great deal in battle. And you'll be given a proper wage, of course.
Wait, you mean we get paid? As in actual money?
Of course. Our soldiers work hard and sacrifice much. We would be remiss not to offer compensation.
I've got little brothers and sisters who could use that gold. Ma and Pa struggle to make ends meet. But if there's a way to help... Tobin, you don't have to go if you don't want to. Why don't you all take a little time to think about it? Let's split up for now and meet back here later. I need to go thank my grandfather and say goodbye.
Oh, by the way, the race to World First is going to start somewhere around August 12th. So, you know, Just throwing that out into the ether, that there will be shorter streams in the future. I imagine we'll still be playing this game by then.
Take all the time you need, Alm. You should pay your respects to Sir Myson.
How many times a year does that happen? I don't know. Feels like a semi-regular thing. It's so it's based off of like major patches in World of Warcraft. Yeah.
Grandfather, I'm home.
So I don't. Maybe like every 4 to 6 months, I guess. The way things are going now, it's probably like every 6 months. We had one towards the end of last year, like October, November-ish. And then we're gonna have one in August. So this one in August might be the last one. No, actually, there might be another one towards like November, December, because I think the expansion is launching this year. Could also be like January. Well, we'll see. But I would say on average, probably like 2 to 3 times a year.
Do you have a minute? There's something I need to speak with you about. Grandfather? Where is he? Grandfather? Grandfather!
Merry Christmas. Ain't Christmas yet. He's a fire emblem. I don't see it yet. If you see a fire emblem, you gotta let me know, because when you have the fire emblem, you're important or something like that. Maybe you get like magical powers.
Oh, there he is. Over here. Tobin, does this mean you're coming with us? Sure am. I can tell Mom and Pa we're worried, but I think they'll understand. Listen, everyone, try not to be amazed when I show Alm up on the battlefield. You know they don't pay extra for that, right, Moneybags?
There's nothing wrong with fighting for coin. Many people do. We don't have any rules stating one's reasons must be noble. Now then, Alm, were you able to say goodbye to your grandfather?
I tried, but I couldn't find him.
Well, that is vexing. I suppose we could tarry here a bit longer if you...
It's all right. Let's go.
Oh, are you certain?
I can write him a letter. Come on. We can't wait forever.
More bars. I was gonna say, you could just write him a letter, you know, and let him know, and...
So be it. I'll defer to your judgment.
Are you two not coming with us?
You know, I guess I don't mind going along. The Deliverance is fighting all across Sophia, right? Well, I've always wanted to see the world, and now's my chance. All I have to do is not get killed. Easy, right?
You are so dead.
I'm coming too. I'm staying with you no matter what. End of discussion. You don't want me? Oh, I see. Then I guess I'll stay here and just be sad forever. But you'd better come back safe. You hear me? Oh, yes? Does this mean I can come with you? Please?
Sad forever. guilt tripped. Yeah. You could say I'm guilty of the guilt trip. Tick that down just a tiny little bit.
Alm, are you sure about this?
Am I sure about what?
Not saying goodbye to your grandfather. My ma and pa have all my brothers and sisters to look after them. I mean, sure, they'll miss me. Or I hope they will, at any rate. But family will help them get by, you know? But all Sir Myson has for kin is you. And all you have is him.
I know. But considering he's never let me take one step outside the village, I doubt I could have talked him into letting me join an army. Not that it would have changed things either way. I have to go. Not just to prove him as a teacher, but to prove myself to me.
Well, you've always wanted to put Ram behind you, right?
This is your big chance. Your first adventure writ large. We'll call it Alm's Epic. Or maybe The Tale of Grey. Plus that one guy. I don't think so. Although, I admit there might be a little something to what you're saying. It's almost as if I feel someone calling out to me.
So you really have gone crazy then? Well, it's been nice knowing you.
Look, I know how it sounds, but it's the truth.
Do you think it's Celica?
What? Celica? Where the heck did that come from?
Oh, please. You two were inseparable while she was here. You barely made any time for us.
I guess that's true. Maybe it is her. Celica. Are you the one who's been calling me? I know that you're out there. I just don't know where. But I can feel it. I hope this journey will bring us together again.
Why you ain't call me?
First, we should make for the southern outpost. Desay's men hold it for now.
I'd like to point out that the roofs of those houses look like envelopes. Now you can't unsee it. I noticed that pretty early on. And pointed out though, because I'm not evil like you are. How dare you sway the vision of everybody on the stream.
But my fellows in the Deliverance have been fighting to reclaim it. The Deliverance hideout lies beyond the outpost.
Says the same guy that pointed out Myson's neck. So maybe I can't speak.
We'd best prepare ourselves for a long journey.
Alright, cursor on all and press the A button. An enemy squad. Just that. Just pressing the start button. I'm not doing anything. Oh, we can do a mark here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do marks for this game. Yeah, not really sure. Or do cuts for YouTube, that is.